What is up? What is up, faithful? It is your boy, Niner Sickness with the Niner Sickness podcast. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Wow. What a game. What a scare. For a minute there, I really thought that the Lions had a chance, man. My goodness. Did we self-destruct in the fourth quarter? It seems like when Jason Verrett went down with the injury, it kind of like deflated all the air out of our defense. Everybody just kind of like, I don't know, man. When Jason Verrett went down, things looked bad. We're going to talk about Jason Verrett. We're going to talk about the injuries. We're going to talk about the win and what we have looking forward. We don't know the severity of the injury of Jason Verrett. I haven't heard the press conference and I'm pretty sure that Kyle Shanahan is not even going to know what the severity is. I'm pretty sure they're going to do an MRI and then they're going to have the answer tomorrow. So by tomorrow, we'll have a better idea of the status of the injury. What is going on? Welcome to the show. Joe, welcome to the show, brother. Welcome. My boy Maverick, how you doing, bro? Bro, I'm really pissed off right now with that fourth quarter. I'm going to catch you tomorrow. Hey, bro, do what you got to do, brother. If you got to chill, do what you got to do, bro. It was a tough fourth quarter to watch, but thank you for stopping by. I almost had a damn panic attack. I know. Talk about that. What's up, David Williams? How you doing? What's up, Josh? The end was scary. Yeah. It seems like as soon as Jason Verrett went down with the injury, everything started to self-destruct. We were poised. We were dominant. We were winning. And after that injury, man, it's tough, man. I feel bad for the kid. I really, really do. I feel bad for the kid. What's up, brother? Almost had a heart attack. Yeah, you and me. Niners and Lakers for life. What's up, brother? What's up? Welcome. Moses Martinez. Oh, my God. Don't get me started on Thomas and Johnson. Locate the ball. Yeah, bro. When Jason Verrett went out, those two guys, Avery Thomas is not ready yet. And Dante Johnson is just trash. Complete trash. Alfonso, what's up, Alfonso? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be taking phone calls. So I know that a lot of you are upset. A lot of you even though we won, even though we got the dub, at the end of the day, that's what's important. We're 1-0, but we were dominating in the first, second, and third quarter. Jason Verrett goes down, and all the life just got sucked out of that 49er team. So if you want to talk, now we're going to keep the phone calls to depending on how many calls come in, I'm going to decide how long you guys can be on the call. But if you guys want to express how you feel, you want to express your thoughts on the game, you guys are welcome to call in. I'll be posting the phone number in a minute. So get ready for that if that's something you want to do. What's up, Luis Moreno? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I know. It felt like a loss, right? What's up, Joe Garcia? How you doing, brother? Need Tylenol. Yeah, I know, man. That was tough. A win, but man, we should have scored 50. Yeah, we let him come back. What's up, Nathaniel? Verrett looked like an ACL to me. Well, he was definitely in pain. You can tell he was frustrated. You can tell he was down on himself. I mean, he has had an up and down career. Last year, he had a very good year for us. He wanted to get paid. He pretty much bet on himself. This year, he betted on himself to play very well for that next big contract, and looks like that's not going to happen. Unfortunately for the young kid, man. Martin Rodriguez, Bang Bang Niner Gang. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Paul Anderson, what's going on, Paul Anderson? How you doing? Welcome. That game was ugly, bro. Yeah. Frank, what's up, Frank? What an ugly ending. What was Barrett still doing in the game anyway? Well, yeah, I mean, it's tough. Whenever there's an injury, whenever there's something that goes wrong, there's always going to be that why factor. Why this? Why that? Why was he still in the game? Why this? It's just tough, bro. It's tough. It hurts to see him get hurt. He was poised to have a good year. Hopefully it's not an ACL. Hopefully it's something less scary. But we're going to have to wait and see for tomorrow's MRI result. So let's not jump into conclusion, but just watching the type of injury, watching his face expressions, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's done for the year. And what do we do? Josh Norman, really? Do the Niners trade for a corner? Do the Niners need to really trade for a corner? Because do you really want to go for the rest of the season depending on freaking Dante Johnson, Avery Thomas? Where do the Niners go from here? Those are the questions we're going to answer today. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. There's 45 strong. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Wipe your feet. That's an expression that I'm using now. So whenever you hear me, hey, did you wipe your feet? Wipe your feet. What that means, if you're watching me on YouTube, make sure to hit the like button. So if you hear me say the phrase, wipe your feet, I'm just letting you know to go ahead and hit that like button on my YouTube channel. Jason went down. Momentum went down. Lost my damn voice. Dina, you and me, girl. You and me. It was tough. Tough. We started to coast during the third quarter. We needed more rotation and consistency. Yeah, there's always, what's up? First and foremost, Javier Rios. Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. There's always going to be things to point out when things break down, when things don't go accordingly to plan. There's always going to be this could have happened, this should have happened. At the end of the day, we won the game. We're 1-0, but let's be honest. At what cost? At what cost? Would you guys rather be 0-1 with Jason Verrett or 1-0 without Jason Verrett? That's the question right now. Would you rather be 1-0 without Jason Verrett for the year, or would you rather have lost the game to the Lions but still have Jason Verrett? I know it's kind of a dumb question because you don't play. Who was it that said you play to win the game? Herm Edwards. You play to win the game. But I just want to ask you guys, just for conversation purposes, do you take the dub and losing Jason Verrett, or do you take the loss and keeping him? Now, don't come at me and saying, I'd rather win and not have him hurt. He's hurt, so. What the hell is going on with Ayuk? I believe, Nathaniel, he has a groin injury. He is dealing with a groin injury. And I don't know, man. You know how, if you ever dealt with a groin injury, it lingers. It never really goes away. And you have good days, bad days, but anything can really set it off. The question I would like to ask, to conclusion of Nathaniel's question, what the hell is going on with Raheem Mostert? Really? Raheem Mostert, he can't stay healthy? That is an issue that we all covet with Raheem Mostert. That's the reason why we drafted Trey Sermon. That's the reason why we drafted Elijah Mitchell. By the way, congratulations to Elijah Mitchell. I like this kid. If anybody hears me say anything, you guys have been hearing me say that I like Elijah Mitchell a little bit better than Trey Sermon. Now, to Trey Sermon's credit, he didn't play today, so it's not like you can compare apples to oranges, and there's no comparing. I'm not trying to compare the two. I just liked Elijah Mitchell, soft preference, a little bit better than Sermon. And you guys saw why I liked him a little bit better. He had over 100 yards rushing. I got to look at how many rushing attempts, but he looked pretty solid. So there were some good things to take out of this game. At the end of the day, we are 1-0. You want to be 1-0. Whether we rather, I don't care about winning by 50 points or winning by 1 point. That doesn't matter to me. Listen, I can care less about winning by 50 points. We blew out the Lions. We kicked their ass. We blew them out. Or we won by 3 points. That doesn't matter. What matters to me, Niner sickness, is injuries. At what cost did we win the game? We won the game by 8 points, but we lost Jason Verrett. We lost Raheem Mostert. We lost Jimmy Ward. He came back. We lost Al-Sharir. He came back. At what point, like, I forgot who said it, and he said it best. We won the game, but it felt like a loss. And it did. It felt like a loss. Damn, bro, they self-destructed in the fourth quarter after Verrett went, when Verrett went down, it seemed like the whole team just the whole wind, that spirit, that game, that momentum just went out the stadium. It just went out the stadium. Even with Kittle on the onside kick, the ball hit, it bounced funny. It happens that way. It hit him in the helmet. He was not able to recover. Lions recover, and they were able to capitalize that with a touchdown. And the 2-point conversions, man, they were doing their thing. The Lions were gashing us all day down the throat, right between the tackles. They were gashing us. We definitely missed, in my opinion, we missed Javon Kinlaw a lot today. I did not get a lot of big impression from Zach Kerr. Streets was very good. He was dominant in the pass rush. He was providing pressure. He was being effective. Maybe not so much in the run game, but he was very effective in the pass game. So I give him credit. I know my boy Moses is going to talk about Streets over Zach Kerr, but it's okay. They're both 49ers. And listen, I'm going to compliment those that need to be complimented, and I'm going to criticize those that need to be criticized. Now, I'm not saying that Zach Kerr needs to be criticized. I'm not saying that. I'm talking in general. Players that need to be criticized or will be criticized. Overall, we did okay. We were being dominant. It seemed like my brother said, as soon as we lost Jason Verrett, it just seemed like the life of the 49ers just went out the stadium. And that's tough. News was said, okay, so Josh said that the news was said that Verrett tore his ACL. So he's done for the season. Now, this whole offseason, if you guys watch my show and heard me talk, and it's not something that is new, everybody's been talking about it. We all said one of the weakest, not for individual play, not because the players are not good, but because of the depth that we have in the secondary. One of the weakest positions of the Niners going into the season was the secondary. That was the weakness. Again, not because of the individual players, but because of the depth, the lack of depth that we had there. So we all said we cannot afford to lose Jason Verrett. We cannot afford to lose Emmanuel Mosley. If there's going to be injuries, they need to be injuries other places. Not at all, but if we have injuries, it cannot be in the secondary. And the injury bug hit week 1, and it hit in the area that we could not afford to be hit at. And that was in the secondary. Jason Verrett, according to my boy Josh, the young hitter, said that it's a confirmed. Nathaniel Hewley said it looked like ACL, and now it has been confirmed. Torn ACL, out for the year. Tough, man. All right, your comments are coming in strong. I'm a little bit behind in the comments. What's up, Joe Hernandez? What's up, brother? How you doing, brother? Monte Williams, what's up? Tony, what's going on, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Queen Kathy, welcome to the stream. Michael Romero, welcome to the stream. Yes, torn ACL. So I know you guys have a lot on your minds and you guys want to speak, and I'm going to give you guys the platform to do so. We're going to have a little bit of conversation. So let me get the number ready. I'm going to put the number on the screen. If you want to be part of the show and you want to talk about what took place today, if you want to get something off your chest, if you're just, let me know, and I'll hear you out. Now, based on how many calls I get, will determine how long you can be on the line. So give me 1 second, guys, real quick. Give me a second. All right, hold on real quick. Give me a second. So I'm gonna put it on here. If you guys want to be part of the show, you guys are welcome to call in. Or what it is you need to text me, and then you text me, and then I call you. All right, here we go. Hold on, guys. Let me put that number on there. Give me a second. Let's see here. Give me a second. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to put it on the screen. Let me make it a little bit bigger. There it is on the screen. If you want to be part of the show, text me your number. I will call you and I will allow you to vent if you need to vent. If you want to make a point on what your feelings are based on what you saw today, you are able to do so. Like I said, we won today. We got a victory, but it's a tough victory. My goodness. All right. Remember, I said text me your number. Okay. You guys got to text me your number. Not call, but text me your number. Wow, that's a lot to read, bro. So I'll leave it up there for a few seconds. You guys can read it. Let me see who's trying to call. Text me your number, and we'll go from there. Text me your number. I will call you, give you guys the platform to go ahead and let me know how you feel. Let me know what's going on. And let me know what's on your mind. So the numbers on the screen, it's covered by Mr. Jose Avila's big old message. The number you call in is 209-315-5744. Text me at 209-315-5744 if you want to be someone that is calling in, that wants to be on the show. And I'll be happy to get you on there. In the meantime, I'll carry on with the conversation with you guys. Defense sucked today. I don't know if they sucked. Jose Avila, you got to be a little bit more, we struggled in the middle, stopping the run. We were gashed here and there. Do the Niners need to make adjustments? Yes. Do the Niners miss Javon Kinlaw? Yes. D'Amico Ryans needs to make his proper adjustments. Listen, there's going to be learning curves pain with D'Amico Ryans. That's the bottom line. D'Amico Ryans, first-time coordinator. There's going to be growing pains with his defense, and we saw a little bit today. But I wouldn't say overall it sucked. I would say there were some areas of concern. There are part of the defense that they have to clear up. They need to clear up, and hopefully they can do that. But now my concern is, what are we going to do as secondary? Do we go and trade for a good corner? Who's out there? Who is out there? Is anybody out there that we can bring in that it's on the market? And normally players that are still out there, they're either A, not that good anymore, or B, old. Like Richard Sherman. Do we bring Richard Sherman back? Is Richard Sherman ready to come back mentally? Is he still dealing with his personal life? Or has he overcome that? What is going on, Victor? Welcome to the show, Victor. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Week 1, win, I'll take it. Obviously, a win is a win. A dub is a dub. Wins are hard to come by in the NFL. So you're going to take the win at any cost. But it was expensive when you say the purchase of that win was Jason Verrett. I didn't get your text, but okay, I just got it now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure that I am connected via Bluetooth. Hold on. Okay, I am connected. Let me raise this up. All right, let me bring in Moses, and let's see what Moses have to say. See if we get Moses on the line.
What's up, Sickness?
What's up, Moses? How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm fuming. My fuming is starting to go down, but I'm still fuming. Not so much with that. We lost Barrett and everything, but my God, why are you having Thomas and Dante Johnson in there? What are you guys doing?
But who else would they put back there, bro? We don't have anybody.
That's a big problem. If Josh Norman was activated, I think he would have held down the fort. To be honest with you, I think he would have held it down.
Yeah.
But I'll give you a perfect example of what I got really fumed about. Couple of things. Thomas, and that one touch, I think it was a touchdown 2-point conversion. I don't know which one it was. Did everything right. Perfect position. He does not turn around and locate the ball. and got caught. I think the Lions receiver scored a touchdown, right, or something like that.
Yeah, either that or first down. One of those two.
It was one of the two. Turn around. That was my biggest issue. I even said on your show, Sickness. They don't turn around, locate the ball. Everybody and the mother knows when you play DB and you're playing one-on-one, you turn around and locate the ball. You hear it. Everybody say ball, pass, whatever they communicate. Locate the ball. I mean, you should have seen me here. I was jumping up and down and screaming, like, what are you doing?
Well,
now, let me go to Dante Johnson.
I imagine when I watch that, I can picture you and you're watching on your screen, bro, yelling at the corners. What the hell are you guys doing? What's going on?
Let's just say I was speaking in tongues, but, well, not like that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Let me get started on Dante Johnson. It's too much to go into, but I'll give you this one particular play. It was a 2-point conversion that had me really fuming. You could tell Goff threw a lazy fake pass to that one receiver. Dante Johnson did not make an effort to locate the ball or turn around. He just like let it go. Okay, go ahead and catch it. Like basically that's what he was saying.
Yeah, he's trash.
I was jumping him down like turn the hell around. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then I mean I was just fuming on the DB play, especially Dante Johnson Thomas. And what happened to Lenore? What happened to him?
Well, he could have had a better game, but he wasn't as bad as Avery Thomas and especially the trash of Dante Johnson. He is trash. I don't know why I know they keep him there for death because he knows the defense, but I don't care how good you know the defense. If you can't play, you can't ball. You can know the defense all you want, but if you're giving up touchdowns, you're giving up 2-point conversions, you're giving up first downs, does it really matter if you know the defense or not? I'd rather put Josh, like you said, I'd rather put Josh in there that doesn't know the defense that well over Dante Johnson, in my personal opinion.
And it was so bad, Sickness, they had to put the starters back in. If you put the starters back in, you know it's getting out of hand. It's getting really bad. That's how bad it got.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like everything was going good, bro. It seems like no excuses, but when Jason Verrett went down with that injury, it kind of seemed like you kind of feel like the life just got sucked out from that team, and it just wasn't the same. And you can see it, man. It started to unramble. It just started to self-destruct right from that moment. We were already giving up a little bit here and there, but when Jason went down, bro, and they brought in Johnson or Avery Thomas, whoever they brought, I think it was Johnson, it was over, bro. I'm like, oh, man. We already started without Emmanuel Mosley. And how many times have I mentioned in my show, bro, one of the areas we cannot afford to get hurt on was the secondary. And that's the first place where we got targeted, bro. Now we lost them for the year. What do we do now?
Plenty of times. I stopped counting after 10. Plenty of times, though.
Yeah, plenty. Now, what do we do now? Now we're going to have to trade for a good corner. I don't think there's anybody out in the market right now available that's really any good. If you're out there, like I said earlier, it's because you're really not that good or because you're up there in age, like a Richard Sherman. So what, in your opinion, what should the Niners do? Should they trade for a corner?
You know what? I'll go even deeper on this, Sickness. They could bring Josh Norman's going to hold it down. I stand by that. But it wouldn't hurt to bring back that guy. I think it's Maynard and Marius.
Oh, Maben.
Yeah, Maven or whatever. And then Myers or I can't remember his name. He was number 41 when he played against the Raiders.
Yeah. He's and they're probably giving them a call. Yeah, they're gonna have to do something, bro, because, like I said, we lost Jason it's not like we lost him short term. He's out for the year. A starting, arguably the best corner on this secondary. and he's out for the year, and that's alarming. It's a very alarming situation. So they're going to have to bring somebody that can play his level of football.
Did you know the sickness? What I was somewhat surprised, but I wasn't surprised, if that makes sense, is they kept attacking Verrett. They didn't go after Lenore. I was pretty surprised about that.
Yeah, like I said, Lenore I believe he held himself pretty good. Is there some areas that he needs to learn? Yes, but I said this right when we drafted him. I liked him over Avery Thomas. I liked him over Avery Thomas. I thought he had more upside coming out of Oregon, and he's starting to show it. Is he still green? Yes, he's a rookie, but he's learning. But Avery Thomas and Dante Johnson, they worry me, and they worry me big time if we're going to have to ride with them back there.
And if we have to put them in to play, we might as well just call it a season because they will not be able to hold it. I mean, Mosley can do his thing, but it's not a one-man team. It's all the secondary. And then don't get me started on the communication between Jimmy Ward and Tart. There was horrible communication in the secondary. I don't know what was wrong with them.
Not only that, but even Jason Verrett had bad the secondary was just not communicating. That one gimme play that Jason Verrett gave up. Even Jimmy went up to him and said, like, what are you doing? Don't bite. They're going to try to block you. Don't fall for that. And they used the body to block him, and before he knew it, the guy was able to get by him. So there was a lack of communication. I understand it's the first game of the year. I understand there's a lot of things they gotta iron out. But at the end of the day, we won the game, bro.
On the positive though, the offense looks sharp. They really look sharp. Elijah Mitchell, he made impression out of me. He made me a believer that he can hold it down. Yeah, actually, him and Hasty.
Yep, I liked him. I had a couple of people argue with me about him and Trey Sermon. Now, I'm not saying Trey Sermon's not going to be good. I think Trey Sermon's going to be great. But I liked Elijah Mitchell coming out of Louisiana, and I thought he was going to be great, and he proved to do so. I mean, what did he rush for? How many attempts did he have today? I'm going to look that up right now.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't keep up with that because I was so pissed off about the secondary.
He had 19 rushes for 104 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, sounds about right.
That's not bad. And then Raheem Mostert, it's like, dude, this guy's so good, but he can't stay healthy, bro. It's just, he looked like they kept him out, but.
Remember I told you a while back that Raheem Mostert can't be reliable?
Yeah.
I don't trust him.
Correct, yeah.
And sure enough, the first series, he was out from the rest of the game?
Yep. Pretty much. He was a little bit effective, and then he's been out. He was out.
And don't get me started on Debo. What was Debo doing carrying the ball in one hand? Cover the ball. And if you're going to go for the first down, at least cover the ball. He didn't do that.
Yeah, I seen it. You know what? No excuse. He was wrong, and you're absolutely right. But I saw him as soon as he lost the ball, a little bit too late, obviously. Good thing that we were able to win the game. But I saw that he realized, man, I blew it. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be hard on himself, and I don't expect that to happen again. I saw that reaction in his face, like, man, this shit is not going to happen. Excuse my language. This shit is not going to happen again. I'm going to fix it. But that was tough. I mean, he had a great game, so I'll give him a pass. But it just went bad. Same thing with the onside kick, that bad bounce that hit a kid on the face in the helmet, and they recovered.
Yeah, the ball is tricky.
Yeah,
the
man.
The ball is tricky. It does weird things.
Yeah, especially if you kick it right. And that's what you want. You want to kick it low, and you want it to take a bounce. Because once it takes a bounce, anything can happen. The Lions were getting momentum. At the end of the day, Dan Campbell was, rallying his troops. They were getting momentum. It looked like they would have almost came back and won the game, but our defense held. We were able to rush Goff, and we were able to get to him. And at the end of the day, we won the game. We escaped with the win. We should have left with a big old blowout, and we escaped with a barely a win. But at the end of the day, it is a win. The loss to me was Jason Verrett, bro. That's a concern. I want to see what the Niners are going to do. But even if they bring somebody else, bro, I'm still bummed out. And I'm going to be bummed out because I had high hopes for Jason Verrett. He came back on a 1-year deal. He bet on himself that he will stay healthy and hopefully earn that contract either with us or somewhere else in 2022. And it just looks like that's not going to happen.
Man, I might even get Kyle Shanahan a call to see if he needs a defensive back. I might just go up and suit up and get ready.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You got to go. But, bro, if you don't look back at the quarterback, I'm going to yell at you. I'm like, what? What? Moses, look back. What are you doing, Moses? I don't care if you tripped on yourself when you fell. Look back while you trip. I hear you, bro. You can
see how passionate I am about the DBs. You can see the passion I have for that position.
That's the position you played. Yeah. Yeah, you played it. You coached it.
And my sons played it, so yeah, that's passion. I don't want to hold up other callers. You probably have other callers, but I just want to get that off my chest about the deep spots. Dante Johnson, Thomas, enough of them. But I'm going to focus on the positive. The offense looks sharp. Elijah Mitchell was impressive. Yes,
he was. And for the most part, so was Debo. Yeah, he had that bonehead play where he should have covered. But listen, for the most part, Debo played very well, had a great game. And like you said, we can criticize the Niners. We can criticize the things that went wrong. But at the end of the day, you also got to look at it and end your point with a positive. The offense looked very effective. They were able to move the ball very well. Give it. They were playing against a bad Detroit defense, but nevertheless, they were effective. Jimmy was effective. And I don't care what any Niner fan says. You saw why you don't start Trey Lance on a Super Bowl caliber team. He went in there for a few times, but he was ineffective, bro. So
you look indecisive.
Yeah,
that's the other part against you. Like you look indecisive.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, not ineffective, but indecisive, even with the run. And so it's just because he doesn't have experience, and this is what Niner fans need to realize. Jimmy, I'm not saying Jimmy's better. Obviously, Trey's better. He's a better breed than Jimmy, but Jimmy has experience. Jimmy has seen this before, and you got to go with experience over talent, at least in the beginning of the season, because it's how you start out of the gate will determine how far you go into the playoffs. You don't want to start 0-1 or 0-2, especially on the road. You want to win those road games. So I'm glad they put Jimmy. I know they brought in Trey a little bit, but if you realize after a while, Kyle said, screw it. I'm just staying with Jimmy. And he stayed with Jimmy, and it was effective. It was effective.
You know, one of the debates I got into on your group on Facebook was who are you studying? Basically, I'm paraphrasing. Who are you studying with, Jimmy G or Trey Lance? I stick to my gun. I said, let me see what they got on the field. Let me see what they can do. I'm going to reserve my judgment. I've always stuck on my guns on that.
Okay, and based on what you saw today, who would you go with?
Oh, Jimmy G, hands down. The experience.
You know, when real bullets are flying, yes, I understand some Niner fans say that you learn on the fly. You gotta be out there and learn, and that is true. For a lot of people mention, Brett Favre had to learn when he first came on, but he came on to a bad team. Peyton Manning had to learn, but he came to a bad team. So, a lot of these quarterbacks that people are telling me, they put him out there. Yes, they did, but they were on a bad team. We have a Super Bowl roster team. minus Verrett now, but you don't start a rookie on a type of caliber team that we have with no experience, especially when when you start playing a regular season game. It's a completely different thing than from the preseason, and we saw that a little bit today. And I understand that Kyle Shanahan was not able to open up the playbook with Lance, but still, he looked undecisive. He kind of looked kind of rattled. It was it was a little bit too much for him, and that'll change. That will change. He'll get more comfortable. He'll get more confident, and then we'll see him do his thing. But for now, I'm confident that Jimmy can continue. I'm more concerned about a secondary. I don't know what we're going to do there, bro.
The other part I'm happy about was D Ford. Welcome back, D Ford.
Yeah, even though he was brought mainly on third downs, and that's what I expected from him, is a third down, pin your ears back, and just go after the quarterback. Hey, he got us sacked, right? He got us sacked, so good for him.
And one thing I kept telling everybody is, watch how the D-line gets close to Goff. Once you get close to him, he starts making mistakes. And sure enough, look what happened. What Greenlaw to the house.
Yeah, now keep in mind, playing golf in that Detroit Lion is not the same thing as playing Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. So if the Niners don't fix that secondary between now and week 3, it's going to be a long day for us. Yes, we can generate a pass rush, but even with a good pass rush, you don't want to be acceptable to the secondary. You don't want to be caught with your pants down, for say, with a secondary. You got to have a good secondary. So they better figure out what they're going to do and do it fast, because we may get away with it in Philly, but we start facing the Packers, then we face look at what he did today, Russell Wilson, and look at the Arizona Cardinals. They blew Tennessee, and Tennessee's a good team, and they went into Tennessee and just blew their doors off. Kyle Murray looked good. So this division, if the Rams win today, all 4 teams are going to have dubs for week 1. That's how strong this division is. So that secondary needs to get fixed, bro. ASAP. They got to figure something out, because if we go and face Green Bay and we have to face Russell Wilson and that Seahawks, I mean, they torched the Colts secondary. Arizona torched the Titans secondary. Man, bro, we cannot afford to have bad play in our secondary. We'll get killed, even with a good pass rush.
Definitely.
So,
but yeah, I just want to say one more thing, Sickness. If any 49er staff are listening to this, if you guys need an extra player, I'll be willing to come out of retirement and go play.
There you go. I love it. His agent is Richard Sherman. When Richard Sherman's now busy beating up on his family, he's there representing Moses Martinez. No, that's messed up.
I need to get off. I know you got other callers, but yeah, just want to get off my chest.
No problem, bro. It's not like I have all these callers, but I do appreciate you calling in, and we'll give another person a chance. If not, I'll sit here and talk, and nobody listens. It's okay. I'm used to it. My wife never listens to what I got to say anyway, so I have to practice.
By the way, Eric Armstead, this one particular play, I'm like, what is he doing? I think it was the first or second quarter, if you noticed it. He was the perfect position to make a tackle on the running back for losing yards. He was in perfect position. But the one thing it is, he didn't have his head up. He just ran right past him. I'm like, Armstead, what are you doing? You were right there. Keep your head up.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of adjustments. There's going to be film play. I expect D'Amico Ryan to look at the film. I expect the players to look at the film, and they're going to correct it. They're going to correct some of those mistakes. Week 1 is always going to be sloppy. Week 1 is always going to be sloppy There were not that many penalties, so I'm really, really happy about that. Normally, there's a lot of penalties, and there wasn't. And I don't know about you, and again, I'm not about excuses, but man, Detroit got away with a lot of holding, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Not just once or twice, a lot of holding. Yeah, bro. So, the refs were, I don't know if the refs felt bad that they were getting their butt kicked in the beginning. They're like, the Niners are going to dominate it. We can give, let's help Detroit all we can. I don't know what the motivation was behind it, but at the end of the day, bro, it was close. It was scary. They almost came back, but we still got out of there with a dub, and that's what matters. Now we have to focus on Philly and focus on what we do with our secondary. So, hey, thank you for calling into the show, bro. Always a pleasure, bro. And I'll make sure to let the Niners organization know that you are available if they need you to come in. You're in top shape, better than Manuel Mosley and better than Dante Johnson. So maybe we'll see you on there.
Amen.
All right, brother. We'll talk later.
Okay.
That was Moses Martinez. Being very passionate, being very, very passionate about his secondary play. He's played secondary, he's coached secondary, and as everybody knows, he's very passionate about the secondary. Finally got my Niners George Kittle jersey. Let's go. Right on, Joe. Right on, brother. Is that the rookie left tackle, Pennell, that good? Listen, for one thing, Nick Bosa was trying to get a field. He's coming back from an ACL. He's trying to get his, even last year he started, the year before in his rookie season, he started rough week 1 against Tampa Bay. He got a little bit better with the Bengals, so I expect him to get better against the Eagles. But I'm not going to take nothing away from the rookie. The kid is special. He's going to be one of those anchors for a very bad team in Detroit. So he's going to be an anchor, but don't be surprised if he gets traded or if he becomes so good and Detroit is so bad that he'll want to out of there and then wind up going to a different team after 4 years. Don't be shocked. But yes, he did pretty good. What's up, Tom? Welcome to the strip. Welcome to the podcast. This is the overreaction of today's game. We won. We got the dub, but we lost Jason Verrett to an ACL injury. They almost came back and beat us. It was tough, man. It was tough to watch towards the end of the fourth quarter. But at the end of the day, they got the dub. I like what Debo did today. I didn't like the bonehead play, not covering the ball very well. And Trey was able to swipe it out of his hands. But I liked the fact that Debo was very productive in that offense. Elijah Mitchell was very productive. He took complete advantage of his opportunities. When Raheem Mostert went down, Trey Sermon was inactive. Elijah Mitchell knew his number was going to be called. And just like a good player, you prepare like your starter because you never know when your number is going to be called. His number was called, and he performed very well. He's definitely the replacement of one Raheem Mostert next year. Probably this year if Raheem Mostert keeps getting hurt. But there's a lot of positives to this game. Jimmy Garoppolo played well. Kittle played well. Our offensive line did not give up a sack. So, our right tackle, Brunskill, did okay. Our center, other than starting the game off with a bad exchange between center and quarterback, between Mac and Jimmy, that we lost the ball, but our defense was able to force Detroit to go for a field goal, and then they missed the field goal. So technically, that particular turnover did not cost us anything. But the onside kick and the Debo, well, the Debo one did not cost us anything either because we were able to stop them. But, man, it got scary there for a minute. Swall got the better of Bosa. Pennell, he's going to be good, man. He's going to be a good tackle. He was playing. That's his natural position, left tackle, by the way. He was drafted out of college. They moved him to right tackle, and he was doing most of his reps at right tackle. But, hold on, guys. Let me get up here. Hold on. Let me stretch a little bit. Stand up. Oh, yeah. Much better. Stand up a little bit. Stretch. What's up, Jay in the Bay? What's up, my brother? How you doing? What's good, faithful? Good to hear you all on the mic, Beto. Yeah. Man, talking about this game, I don't know about you, Jay in the Bay. I know you had your show right at 1:30 as well, and I started mine at 1:30, so I was not able to go to yours. I appreciate you coming to mine, but I want to get your thoughts, brother. I know you probably spoke about it on your show, but we won the game. At the end of the day, a win is a win, but let's face it, losing Jason Verrett was very costly. Hold on, guys. Losing Jason Verrett was costly, man. It was costly. And I don't know what we're gonna do, man. Are we gonna trade for a corner? And who's available for trade? Who's open in the open market? Are we going to bring back anybody that we cut? Are they capable of being starter? Because you don't want to ride with Avery Thomas. And you definitely don't want to ride with Dante Johnson. So what do the Niners do for that secondary? We saw what Kyle Murray did to the secondary of Tennessee today. We saw what Russell Wilson did to the Colts today. We haven't seen the Rams play yet, but with Matthew Stafford back there, losing Jason Verrett honestly concerns me. It really, really concerns me because if there's an area that offenses can exploit, it is our secondary. And now we lost the worst of the worst. I mean, can we get a break for the love of God? Can we just get a break when it comes to injuries? It's like, I'm sick of it. Last year, we lost Bosa week 2. ACL, out for the year. This year, we lose Jason Verrett week 1, out for the year. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It is tiresome. I'm just fed up. I'm frustrated. And I apologize if I'm venting, but it's disturbing, to be honest, losing players this early in the season. Not that I want to lose them during the middle of the season or the late season, but still, my goodness. I'm glad we got the win there is definitely room for improvement. Yes, there's room for improvement, and we got to get a corner. We got to go get a corner. But I definitely love what I seen in Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell was very impressive. He can read those open spots. He can cut very well. He's very explosive. And he's sporting number 25. I love it. He's rocking 25. You know what? I didn't know that our punter changed his number. I didn't know that. Why would a punter? Anyway, I'm seeing this guy 18 out there, right? I'm like, what the hell? Who's 18? Who's 18? Did our punter get hurt? Did we bring some? And then I realized, oh, shoot. He changed his number. Okay. And I shouldn't realize when I saw Mohamed Sanud with number 6 that was our punter's number last year. So anyway, I thought that was funny that I thought we had lost our punter. Let me read some of the comments real quick. What's up, Luke Luna? Welcome to the stream, brother. Mostert doesn't have an injured knee. It stays injured. It's just what it is. He's just Raheem Mostert, man. I love Raheem Mostert. Don't get me wrong. I have his jersey. I love Raheem Mostert. Great runner. Very effective when he's healthy. The issue that we encounter a lot with Raheem is the same thing that we encounter with Jimmy G. Can they stay healthy? And apparently, Raheem can't. So, and has anybody found out what is going on with Trey Sermon? What is the depth? I heard he's injured. And if he is injured, what kind of injury does he have? I did not get the chance to watch the press conference of Kyle Shanahan. So if you guys seen it already, please let me know in the comments. What is the extent of Mr. Trey Sermon on why he was inactive today? Jimmy doesn't take any sacks in general. Did you get your desk set up already? Yes, sir. Yes, I got my desk set up. I still got to do my chair. I'll probably do that today. But I got my desk for the most part, as you guys can see. I'm standing up, so my desk elevates up and down. So I got my screens. I got my camera. There's still some certain things that I still need to work on, getting things filled in. But for the most part, I got it to go, Daniel. And once again, thank you to the person that donated this desk. I mean, I don't know what the price was. I looked it up, and it's like $700. I'm like, whoa. That was a beautiful donation. The chair was like $300. So this guy is very, very generous. So thank you to that person that donated. He wants to keep, he wants to be anonymous. Yes, it's a male, but he wants to be kept anonymous. So out of respect to him, I will keep him anonymous. But thank you. Thank you, sir, for your contribution to the Niner Sickness podcast. Truly appreciate it, man. I cannot say thank you enough. So instead of these fans being happy for this team and happy for Jimmy, they will have to go down and play him and say he didn't win because of him. Give the man some respect, please. Yeah, those are just, they're haters of Jimmy G. They're tired of Jimmy G because of the injuries, Luke. And it doesn't matter how good Jimmy plays. It doesn't matter how effective Jimmy is. It doesn't matter what Jimmy does. They want Trey in there. Trey, when he went in there today, he looked very undecisive. And Jimmy was more poised. Jimmy has been here before. He's been to a Super Bowl. He has experience. Is Trey Lance overall better prospect than Jimmy? Yes. Is he better than him today by the lack of experience? No, in my opinion. So, but the problem is, Luke, Jimmy won't get the respect that he deserves because they just hate him. And no matter what he does, he can win a Super Bowl for us, bro. And you know what they'll say? Well, Trey could have done it. I'm not saying he can't, but they're not going to give Jimmy the respect that he deserves. Yeah, losing Jason Verrett is terrible. Next man up. That's the problem. We don't have a next man up. Norman will be ready. Maybe call Uncle Sherm. Now it's starting to sound like my Lakers. An old man roster with Norman and Sherm back there. They'll be like, hey, Norman, was that your receiver or mine? I don't know. We both fell asleep on the back end. Oh my goodness. If we have to rely on Sherman and Norman back there, Lord God, help us. Michael says Josh Morgan should be helpful. You mean Josh Norman. Got you. We just opened up some cap space restructuring Ward, so we may make a move and trade for a player. Is this where you trade Jimmy or cut Jimmy, use his money, and trade for a top corner that wants to leave wherever they're... Yeah, but we don't even have trade capital. I apologize. I'm talking out of my rear end. Let's see here. Tom says, we need our front to do the job and less leaning on our backs. Yeah, we need to see some improvement. We got to see what John Lynch does. Jimmy played good. Yes, he did. I thought he did. He didn't do anything to lose the game. Our run D needs to improve greatly. Boy, oh boy, did we miss Javon Kinlaw, didn't we? Montel Williams, I'm sorry. This was the first week that everyone played together. Gelling, Niner faithful, please stop crying. We won. We lost Verrett now. Next man up. We will figure it out. Norman is in and go back to get Clinton Dix. Period. I like it. I love it. A man of conviction. I love it, bro. But you make sense. You make plenty of sense. The problem with our run D is Kinlaw isn't there. When is he back? That is a good question. That is a very good question. I don't know the answer for you today, Tom. I apologize. But that is definitely a good question. The offensive line played very good, and the defense played not that good. The pass rush did pretty good. Linebackers did okay. But when I say line, I'm talking about the pass rushers. The interior linemen need some work. Most definitely. Robbie Gould missed a field goal because of his practice slip. I know, wasn't that funny? That field was very weird, man. But yeah, you know how he does his little kick in the air, to kind of get used to the kick, and boop, fell right on his ass. I thought that was hilarious, bro. I agree, Elijah Mitchell is good. Does anyone know why Trey Sermon was a healthy. I heard he's hurt, bro. But what I've been hearing coming down the pipeline is that he is actually hurt. There's an injury that is attached to Trey Sermon. What the extent of that injury, that I don't know. Somebody may know by now. I am not aware of what it is. I do know that it's an injury. Of why he did not suit up. How severe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they asked Kyle today, and he probably revealed it. So I'm gonna watch. After this, I'm gonna go and watch the press conference and hear Kyle to see what he has to say. Pretty much about everything right now. Hopefully, Kinlaw will be back soon, sooner than later. I hope so too, bro. Well, I will see you all later. Got to clean my room. Right on, Joe. Thank you for stopping by, brother. They said it's a knee injury, but they don't think it's not a torn ACL. Oh, regarding Jason Verrett? Okay, see, that's a positive. If it's not an ACL, we're just going to have to wait for all, right now, a lot of things are going around. A lot of things are swarming around about what it is with Jason Verrett. And, until we know exactly what the outcome is, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to presume he's out for the year. Anything better news, I'll take it. I've read he was healthy. Okay. Can't remember the source. Oh, we're talking about Trey Sermon. They went with Mostert. Hasty will be in next game. He got a little bit of play today. I think he got a touchdown for us too. We need Sherman and Norman. Norman and Sherman. The old vets. That was a blessing. Yes. The donation was definitely a blessing, especially the price of what they put in. They could have got me one of those desks that I have to manually, raise it up and manually put it down. Like right now, I'm standing up now. My back's starting to hurt. So all I got to do is press one button and it starts going down. And I can sit down. And here I am, good to go. Hold on, I gotta set this right, a little too low. Let's see here. Hold on, guys. Right about there's good. Yeah, that's good. Hold on. All right, I set that memory, but yeah, definitely been blessed. There, Jay. God is good. What's up, Lucky? Hi, Beto. How about that W, baby? It was a great W. At the end of the day, we got to remember that we won the game. We're not starting 0-1. We're starting 1-0. And wins are hard to come by in the NFL, so I will take it. It sucks that it comes at a price of losing someone like Jason Verrett, but I'll still take the dub anytime. What I have been saying, we will not have a 2-quarterback system. It's too hard to pull Jimmy when he's playing good, especially when you get in a rhythm. Okay, quarterbacks like to get in a rhythm, right? They like to get in a rhythm. They're getting comfortable with a certain player. They get in a rhythm. They're hot. A lot of times when a quarterback plays quarter one and he doesn't do so good, he makes his proper adjustments and he starts balling in quarter number 2 because he starts getting into that rhythm. If you pull him out and you put in Trey, pull out Jimmy, put in Trey, you break that rhythm. And if you don't have a rhythm, you're going to play out of source, man. And I don't see how effective a 2-quarterback situation is. We had 2 Hall of Famers, right? Joe Montana and Steve Young. We had a pocket passer that was purely pocket passer in Joe Montana. And we had a pocket passer that can run in Steve Young. Sound familiar? We have a pure pocket rusher and Jimmy. And we have a pocket passer that can run in Trey. But did you see Bill Walsh putting in Joe, putting in Steve Young, taking out Steve Young, putting in... No, he did not do that. When he finally made the decision to play Steve Young, guess what happened to Joe? He was traded to Kansas City, right? He was traded to Kansas City when they decided to go with Steve Young at quarterback. So, no. You go with Jimmy, let him continue to build chemistry, let him continue to build that rapport with his receivers, George Kittle. Let him get comfortable and let him just run with it. And, let Trey keep learning and watching and learning. And when Trey's number gets called, whether it is garbage time or, God forbid, something happens to Jimmy, then we can go ahead and worry about what Trey can or cannot do for us. But until then, I'm not a believer either on exchanging quarterbacks. You got to stay with one over the other. What's up, Joyce? Welcome to the stream. How come we don't blitz much? Just a question. Very good question, Joyce. And thank you for asking that question. Because we were kind of getting burnt in the run game and they were able to run at will down the middle, it made it a little harder for the Niners to blitz. And our secondary wasn't playing that great. They were giving up a lot of yards in the air as well. So I'm pretty sure that DeMeco Ryan will dial up blitzes. And I believe he did blitz a few times in this game. But I think for DeMeco Ryans, the opposing offense who they're playing that particular week will dictate how often they blitz. They're going to look at tape. We play the Eagles, for example. They're going to look at the weaknesses of that offense. If Jalen Hurd has a tendency of holding onto the ball a little bit too long, I can see where the Niners could bring in blitzes. But on the other hand, losing Jason Verrett, not having a good corner now, we're going to play a lot of man. And if you play a lot of man, you're not going to blitz that often. So until we resolve that corner issue, I don't expect blitzing to be something that we do a lot. But hopefully that answers your question, Joyce. Let's see here. Where am I? Oh, here we go. What's up, Eric Poss? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. We are so screwed in our division alone. Yeah, until they take care of that secondary. Listen, I trust in John Lynch. I trust in Kyle Shanahan. I know that John Lynch, as soon as Jason Verrett went down, John Lynch started to look at his options. He started to look at his options. He started to look at what's out there, which team has a good corner, which they may be willing to trade for. Asking those teams, what do you want for that particular corner? I'm pretty sure John Lynch started the ball rolling immediately once he saw Verrett hold on to his knee. We just got to see what it is. So we so dumb not drafting. It is tough, bro. We did draft 2 corners. I mean, we took Avery Thomas with in the third round. Typically, when you draft a positional player with the first, second, and third round, you expect them to be effective. You expect them to play for your team and play well. That's why you draft that high. They took a gamble on Avery Thomas. And I'm not saying it's a bad gamble yet, but he is struggling. But at least they cover their butts by taking another corner in the 5th round in the hopes that, man, if this guy in the 3rd round doesn't plan out, or if he takes a little bit longer to get acquainted with the NFL, especially since he took the year off in 2020, they had an insurance policy with, no, I'm thinking his name, with Lenore out of the 5th round out of Oregon. And so far, that has paid off. So, I don't know if we're dumb. We did draft 2 corners. Now, if you're saying we should have drafted a corner with the first overall pick, well, Okuda was a number 1 overall draft for the Lions. How's that working out? How's Okuda working out for the Lions? So just because you take a corner high doesn't mean they're going to always work out. Look at Solomon Thomas. So the Niners drafted 2 corners, 1 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. So I don't understand where we were dumb, in my opinion. Niner sickness, you're out. You're not. You're out your mind. You're out of your mind, I guess. That wouldn't be the first. It wouldn't be the first, Luke Luna. Please clarify, but it wouldn't be the first time that I'm out of my mind. We keep Jimmy. Oh, are you referencing about trading him? Oh, earlier when I said maybe we cut Jimmy to have extra money for a corner, that portion of my comment, I'm out of my mind. Got you. I got you. We drafted 2 corners and 1 safety, Eric. Exactly to my point, Eric. Thank you, Jay in the Bay. Exactly. I can't see ourselves being dumb when we drafted 3 D-backs overall. What's up, Corey Davis? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. No DJ Jones either. Hopefully we'll be back. He'll be okay. I didn't see him. Did he play at all? He was suited. I thought he would start. Honestly, I thought he would start in the absence of Javon Kinlaw. I honestly thought that DJ Jones would start in the absence of Javon Kinlaw. And that didn't happen. So, things that make you go, Yeah, let's not. I don't know what you're referencing, Moses, but if you're referring to willing listen, some people play football, some people don't. I don't know if you're referring to about another player, but if you're kind of throwing that on Monte, bro, let's keep it respectful. Whether they played or not, people are going to make their comments. Whether they're justifiable or not, we are all entitled to our comments. And let's keep it respectful. No low blows, bro. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but yeah, let's keep it respectful, please. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. We may not agree, but we can always agree to disagree, but respectfully. We have $7 million on the books after restructuring Ward. We use that to sign someone. We may trade and a role player and late pick to bring someone in. All right. I'm curious to see who that would be, though. I understand the concern level, Beto, but it's week one. Lynch will need to make some additions to the secondary via trade, free agency, whatever. We will get better. I love your optimism. I love the way you're looking at the cup half full instead of half empty. I love that. I love that. I love that. Great way of seeing that, brother. Shanahan just said they've been in talks with Sherman. Okay. All right. Why the offense wouldn't keep the drive going when we scored 41 points? If the defense is struggling, we were up by 20-something through the third and fourth quarter. Kyle has some to blame. What's up, Mark? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet. And what I mean by that is strictly smashing the like button for me. Appreciate it. Tanisha says, how do you think we will do against the Eagles? Man, Tanisha, to be honest with you, I want to know what we're going to do as secondary. Before I can truly answer the question about the Eagles, I want to see what movements we're going to do as secondary. I want to also hear whether Jason Verrett is truly out for the year or he may be back. Fingers crossed. Unless you guys heard something already that confirms that he is definitely going to be out with an ACL. We almost choked, but Jimmy played well. Debo and Kittle are to blame for the fumbles. The thing about blaming, and one thing I love about playing in a football locker room, is that nobody blames nobody. You win as a team, you lose as a team. You make smart decisions as a team, and you make some bonehead decisions as a team. There's no I in team. So they're not going to look at Kittle and say, oh, he blew it. Or they're not going to look at Debo and, oh, man, they're to blame. Now, maybe individually, internally, they may say that, but they're not going to say that out loud. Why? Because you believe on your brother. People are human. Mistakes will be made, but you believe in your brother. The minute you start bickering and blaming and that you lose the locker room is trash and you're not going to win games. I love the support system. I love the unity of the locker room. They're not going to blame Debo, and they're especially not going to blame Kittle. I'm pretty sure Debo and Kittle are blaming themselves enough. But these guys are stars. Kittle did great for us, one mistake. Debo did great for us all day, one mistake. It's funny how we can zero in the mistake, but we overlooked the rest of the accomplishment. Now, I'm not directing this towards you, Mark, by any means. I'm just using your comment to kind of vent a little bit on that, but nothing towards you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Love to have you here. Trey Sherman has an ankle injury. I love it. Trey Sherman. You mean Trey Sermon? Oh, wow. He must have hurt himself during training camp or preseason because I wasn't aware of it. Interesting. I forgot to mention sickness. Your friend Kerr got free ride today. What's up with that? I told you about my boy Streets. Now, Streets put pressure on the quarterback. Streets got a sack. I love what I saw in Streets. I do. I love what I saw in Streets. Now that he's healthy, he's very productive. But I did not see him stopping the ball either. I did not see him stopping the run. I did not see him effectively being a factor against the run. Did he play better than Zach Kerr? Yes. But at the end of the day, just like I said a minute ago, you win or lose as a team. You play well or you don't play well as a team. And our interior linemen did not play well today when it came to the run. They were gashing us right down the middle. That is something that DeMeco Ryans is going to have to look at film and make the proper adjustments, which he will. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried that at all. Last year we were what? 4th against the run, and we had half of our team missing. Now, was that a lot to do with our roster, or did it do with the coaching of Robert Saleh? We're going to have to wait and see with DeMeco Ryans. The verdict is not out yet. Too early for that verdict. What's up, Mike Jackson? Beto, I was referring to Mostert's knee injury. Jason is out with... Okay. So Jason is for sure out, and you're referring to Mostert. Got you. Thank you for the clarification there. Wow, high tech brother, Niner sickness. What's up? I hear you, bro. I'm blessed. The defensive coordinator needs to really stop easing up on big leads. You saw that, huh? You saw that prevent defense. I hate it when there's a lead. I understand why they do it. I do. But I hate it when they don't put their foot on your throat when you're down. I hate when they do that. The Niners are not the only team that does it. But it really sucks. What's up, Josh? How you doing, Josh? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. It was a great game. At the end of the day, we won. We have a dub, and we're starting the season 1-0, especially in the division that we're in. Arizona won. Seahawks won. And I don't know what's going on with the Rams. But I don't see them losing to the Bears. So we definitely play in a tough division. We have to take every win with a grain of salt, man. We need the wins. We need the dubs. Now we just got to fix our secondary. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. It's been a long day. I went to 4 in the morning. I went to bed at 4. See? I went to bed at 4 in the morning. I woke up at 8 because I had a guest at 8:30. Watch in a very emotional game today. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm going to take a nice shower and relax and probably crash out on the couch. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me for an hour and a half. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you for your support and everything. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for Moses Martinez for calling in and expressing how he felt today. I appreciate each and every one of you commenting on the comments, expressing how you felt, your thought process. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a blessed week at work, at school, whatever you are. Be blessed. And remember, God loves you. Stay faithful. Stay strong. Niners for life. I'm out of here. Peace.